Here we are, Steve. It's me, Chris, and that's Steve, like I just said. But we're playing a new game, aren't we, Steve? Chris?
Well, it's not really new, right?
It's parts of it is. Parts
Which
of it are.
parts?
Well, first of all, this game is called the Stanley Parable. It's a fun game, and I don't want to spoil what it's like, so we'll jump into it. But to answer your question, this was a game that came out, I think, like 8 years ago, and they just re-released it last week, and apparently they doubled the size of the game, like what amount of content in it.
Oh, well,
So
that's
here we
good.
go. Have you played the Stanley Parable before?
Let's say no, right?
Okay, for people watching, I guess.
Yeah, and I also haven't played it in like 5 years, so
Okay, let's go no then.
it's our first time playing on.
Please
here.
adjust the slider until the computer is verily visible, as I say.
Ninth time's a charm, baby.
Please enter the current time. Okay, it is
5:42.
5:42. Oops, I didn't realize I would do that.
No. Should we wait till 5:43 so we get it exactly right?
No,
Yeah, let's wait.
Go.
No.
Okay, let me know when. Let me know when.
Okay.
What do you want to talk
It's
about
less-
until then? We could talk about radishes.
Hound puppies.
Hound
cartoon.
puppies?
Yeah, the old cartoon.
I don't know what that is. It's
Oh,
called
it's
hound puppies?
Pound puppies with a
Oh,
P.
pound puppies. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I mean, some of the puppies were probably hounds, but I mean, I guess.
But they were all. Did they all live in the pound?
I think. I don't really remember. I just remember they were puppies and there were toys named after them. We must have looked at the clock exactly when it turned to 5. Oh, yeah, now. Oh,
thank you.
All right.
Woo! PHEW. Phew, dude.
Yeah. Thanks, 5:43, for getting me out of pound puppy questions I didn't know the answers to.
All right, Stanley Parable settings. We need to turn the audio up because you aren't sure how to. Okay, this all works. Controls.
It's not that I wasn't sure. It's just that it's set to what it's supposed to be, and it's
right.
Still very
But I
quiet.
mean, there are other settings probably elsewhere where you can figure out how to listen to actually hear the game. You know.
I think we've looked at all of them because we've
No.
done this.
This
Okay.
is a story of
Can you hear it?
I mean, I can hear it. Yeah.
Okay,
Plus
good.
there's subtitles.
Well, I turned those on for you.
Stanley worked for a company
Thanks,
in a
Dad.
big building
You're
where
welcome,
he
son.
was employee number 427.
Oh.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He
That's
sat
you.
at his desk in room 427.
It's me for this run.
and
We're gonna
he
switch
pushed
off
buttons
runs, by the
on
way.
keyboard.
Oh, okay.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Oh.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Wow.
I wouldn't hate that job.
Others might have
You
considered
wouldn't
it
hate that job?
soul-making.
No, I don't think I would.
Stanley relished every moment that the orders came
It's
in,
easy.
as though he had
For
been
you,
made
maybe.
exactly
That would fucking melt my mind.
Stanley.
Well, the
Oh, so
task
you're-
is easy. That's what I mean.
Yeah, but I won't do it every day, constantly,
And
forever.
then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Unless you're getting paid
Something
well,
that
you
would
know?
forever change
Oh, yeah.
Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He
what
had
could it
been
be,
at his
dude?
desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up.
The
to give
honking
him
was in
instructions,
Steve's,
call a meeting,
not in the game.
or even say
Yeah.
hi.
Yes.
Never in all his years at the company
Idiot
had this
outside.
happened. This
You always got
complete
honkers.
Isolation.
Yeah.
Something was
And I ain't
very
talking
They
about
make great
geese.
wings.
Shocked, frozen
Oh,
solid.
look.
Stanley
Wait.
found himself unable
Hooters?
to
Are you
move for
thinking
the
of?
longest
Oh,
time.
yeah, it was just a joke.
It's like the
But as he
rip-off
came to
version
his
of
wits and
Hooters, yeah.
regained
Yeah.
his senses,
It's
he got up
the
from his
Pepsi of
desk
Hooters.
and stepped out of his office.
I don't know. I prefer the original Hooters instead of the rip-off honkers.
But have you
Okay.
have you taken the Honkers challenge?
Right? The honkers. Okay, so I am now self-aware in a way, where not self-aware, but like, oh shit, what happened? Everyone's gone, and no orders came in.
So you are controlling right now.
I am, yes, that is me, Chris. And
All
I don't
of his
know.
co-workers were gone.
Oh no.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe I will.
You are Stanley.
Yes, I am.
LOL.
What's this? A leaf. Where's that meeting room, dude? Is it in here? No.
Maybe.
Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna follow the directions. Maybe Steve will do something different next time, but for right now,
You know I'm scared to not follow directions.
Yes, correct. Wow, this is amazing.
Hey, you're in the
Here we go.
meeting
Not
room.
a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Get Chris out of the room.
I thought
closet.
I looked away and then it looked back. I thought that said get Chris Brown out of the closet. Like
Chris
the
Brown.
terrible
Yeah.
like the terrible guy. And I was like, I like this company if they kidnapped Chris Brown and stopped him from being abusive.
Oh.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I wonder if that's like, maybe that's like Stanley Parable in-game canon. That,
What?
that Chris Brown is still a piece of shit, like in this universe too.
Oh,
There
I
was
bet so.
nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to stay
Have you played
here.
this game before?
I have.
For
But,
like
like,
a lot of it, or not really?
Not really. No.
It was
But-
baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
FA as in fuck all. I
Oh,
assume?
maybe. Yeah.
I want to see how long I can stand here before he
Are
stops
you
talking.
He like kills you.
in the broom closet?
I
Standing
really
around doing
feel
nothing?
the broom
Why? Please offer
Why?
me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I don't know who his voice actor is, but there's just
He's so
they're so
good.
good.
Yeah.
Because it's
You
like
do
literally
realize
you're
there's
talking to
no
nobody.
choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never
Or
would
is
have
it?
thought to mention it.
It's a pretty nice broom closet.
It's, I mean, you saw
Maybe to you,
Couple of
this is
brooms in there.
somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with
Did
your
you do
friends,
that?
you'll say,
Yeah.
"Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
It is my favorite so far.
Stanley was fat and
Yeah.
ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
Are there any labels?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Are there any are there labels on those boxes or like the not
Well, I've
boxes,
come to a very
whatever those are.
definite conclusion
Oh,
about
no.
what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed in front of your screen. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any
dead.
number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability
Has this ever been
of your
on
species.
consoles before?
Please remove
I
their
don't
corpse from
think
the
so.
area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Huh? You can't make me. It's gonna be here forever. Where's my body?
That's the parable,
Whoa, that your body's missing?
I guess. And you're Stanley. Stanley Parable.
Do you think he stopped? Is that the end?
Doesn't seem like it would be. Like this
No.
game doesn't like really have ends, right? I mean, like,
There are
it does,
endings
that's
to
what it's
the
all
game,
about,
yeah.
but like, that doesn't seem like a thing that would quit. Maybe it is though.
Right there.
Well, it tells you to step out in the hallway. Maybe the hallway looks different. Well, what if you leave and come back? You think he'll say something?
You might just do like the like continuing the game. Okay. well.
Second player.
Oh,
good
it's
to have you
second.
on board. I guarantee You can't do any worse than the person who came
We go back in
before.
the closet, but he'll
Yeah.
say something.
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I feel like that might be
the
it.
end.
They've dragged it on pretty far.
They dragged it. Alrighty. Here we go.
Yeah, and he didn't say anything when he left, so I feel like that's
Coming
right.
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
If you say so. What? Ooh. What a loverly office, dude.
Is that like...
What?
I don't know, it feels like it looks like
Staring into his
felt
manager's
wallpaper.
office,
Like
Stanley
felt
was
does,
once again
yeah.
stunned to discover not an indication of
Or,
any human life.
yeah.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who
I know it isn't,
orchestrated
but this really makes me
What
want to
dark
play
secret was being held
Portal
from him?
2.
What he could
I know,
not
you've
have known
been obsessed with
was that
playing
the
that for the
keypad
last, like,
behind
10
the
years.
boss's
I think we would
desk
have so much
guarded
fun
the
streaming
terrible
it.
That would be
truth
great.
Even
his
like as a
boss had been
one-player game.
keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Oh.
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Where is it?
The on the wall computer? To the right. That
Okay.
keypad.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
Oops.
Nope.
Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 28. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened
Oh.
to input the correct code
Oh.
on sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into
Oh.
the newly opened passageway.
Wow. Dude, do you think it's gonna be spooky?
Nah.
Hmm?
Nah. It does like kind of have Resident Evil vibes to it right now.
I
Maybe it's the
know.
elevator.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as
Oh,
though he
look at
felt
those
more
boxes,
free
dude.
to think for
Come on.
himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now?
Are you teabagging the elevator?
It had never occurred to him. This question would not go unanswered for long.
Yeah. I was just doing a little hoedown to myself.
Got it. I like how in Elden Ring, which
Stanley
I...
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Sorry, I'm just trying not to talk over the
Yeah.
end of the subtitles.
Ooh.
That's funny. This was like in the era of like Portal 1, 2,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Or 2, closer to 2.
Okay,
Where,
I'm
like-
gonna not escape.
Like big warehouse areas or like have like a hilarious narrator, right? Like this was like, this isn't Portal, obviously, but
The lights rose on an enormous room packed
There's, like,
with
Portal
television
aspects.
screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Wow.
Did he have the strength to find out?
I feel like I started to tell a story and then I just totally...
It's hard with this it's like a
it
great
is.
narrative
This is
game.
tricky. Yeah.
Okay, what's over here, dude? Should check it out.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What's this? Some sort
Oh,
of
Resident Evil.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Ah!
Their true nature revealed. Each
Oh.
bore the number
Fired.
of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives
What
of so
employee
many
was he?
individuals reduced to images on a screen.
472 or
And
something?
Stanley, one of them,
427?
eternally monitored in this place where
Oh.
freedom meant nothing.
Fire.
You're trying to look at his thing.
I forget which one he is.
I said it was like 427 or
Four-
72.
I think, yeah, it's 427. 420 something.
Oh, there it is.
Right there, maybe?
Yep. See if it looks any... Yeah, it's your dark desk.
Oh, right. Dark desk.
Neat little Easter egg.
Is this the
This
exit?
mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Uh-oh.
No. He refused to believe it.
Yeah.
He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
I love
Had he
these
truly spent his entire life
like
utterly
set pieces
blind to
of
the
like
world?
crazy giant warehouse that like obviously do make sense, but
Here
also
was the
don't at
proof,
all make
the
sense.
heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from
Mind
this
control.
very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For
Okay.
he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Fine, maybe I will. What's this?
I might buy this for
5.
myself.
You forgot how good it is.
Yeah, and there's just so much to do.
Yeah, there
Like,
is.
so we
But
still haven't
but
explained what this game is, but I guess I feel like we were gonna do.
I'm playing it
playthrough.
as normal. Yeah, yeah. We don't. I don't think we need to explain. I think it's fairly self-explanatory. What are we doing? System power. We
He
want to turn
said
it
to
off.
turn
right?
it off. That's what he said.
Maybe I will. Beer. Beer. Steve, what the hell's
Crackles.
happening?
And a
He
rising
turned off the
chill
power,
of
so the lights
uncertainty.
went
Wow.
off. I mean, I don't know why everyone's so
Was
surprised.
it
with
over?
Oh,
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
You think there's a
As
place like
sunlight
this
streamed
anywhere in
into
the world?
chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or
like
even power
a mind
that he
control
had been
facility?
seeking.
No, I guess more like
A big
Perhaps
warehouse?
his goal had not
a
been to
huge
understand
underground,
Oh yeah,
crazy science
no
warehouse
longer
like
Absolutely.
let
this
anyone
or
tell him
Portal.
where to go, what
Cabinets
to
for
do,
Labs.
or how to feel.
Where is it?
Whatever life he lives,
Sweden.
it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
Ah, beautiful.
It was perhaps the only thing worth
Sorry,
knowing.
my controller disconnected
Stanley
because I
stepped
wasn't
Oh.
using it, so
through
my
the open
microphone
door.
went off.
What the hell? All right, I slowly step through the open door. I'm going pretty fast, but you know, whatever.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Hey.
Sweet.
So that's basically. I got a trophy called Beat the Game. So that's like the most basic run through of the Stanley Parable. But
Yeah.
now it gets a little different. I'm switching controls real quick. Oh shit. I accidentally left the party with Steve. Hold on, I'm getting him back. Hello?
Hello.
Sorry.
Oh, are we still recording?
Yes.
Oh,
Alright, I invited you to share play.
what happened?
I left the party by accident.
Oh. Connecting to the host, connecting to the host, connecting to the host.
Alright, so now Steve's playing. So that was basic playthrough, but now you can do it a little different. Oh, you have to fucking change it because you're fucking...
You have to make it playable, like how humans play it. What's the action button?
That's
like
the
to do
reason
stuff?
why the default is the opposite of what you do, but okay.
Yeah, well, that's because kids these days don't know how to.
Oh,
Y-axis.
sure. Action is X, I think.
All right, let's see what happens if I.
What?
How come I don't have a
All of his
narrator?
coworkers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
All right, let's see how rebellious Steve is. Is he gonna be a rebel boy, or is he gonna be a follow the rules
When
boy?
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Was the broom closet here?
Yes.
I just want to see if he says anything about it.
Again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be funny.
Where is?
Past this room.
Oh, it's after. Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Chris
Feeling a
Brown.
wave of disbelief,
Chris
Stanley
Brown out
decided
of
to
the
go up to his
Chris
boss's
closet.
office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh, get Chris out of the broom closet. You are Chris.
I know.
And you were
That's
in
why
the
it's
broom
funny.
closet.
Well, it said that last time.
I didn't even realize put that together because I was so stuck on Chris Brown.
Yep.
That, well,
Once again. Oh, yeah. X? There you
Yep.
go.
Oh, no. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
I love that he's pissed off.
yeah. There's no jump or anything, right?
No. I really hope he says something else.
Yeah. I'll give it like 10 seconds.
10?
If that-
Oh, God. What do you want to
Nah,
talk about
it's
for
too
10
long.
seconds? Oh, okay.
Nothing. Can I go into this door? Nope.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, Steve.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Still doing the same
Psych.
exact thing. Whoa, bro. That's crazy, LOL. It's a big, spooky.
Maybe I will go up. Or I'll stay down.
Yeah, I'll stay.
Anything under the stairs? Ooh,
Some sort of-
actually, yes.
Was that a page?
How are you squatting?
L2.
Huh.
That definitely says something. I can't read it though.
Yeah, I'm
If I
hitting
could,
buttons.
if I didn't have a cat on my lap, I could go up and read it.
Interesting. Yeah, I was trying to X on it, but it wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, very interesting.
But
A car.
Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For
Doing
example,
squats.
Why
Yeah.
couldn't he see his feet when he
wall
looked
sits.
down?
Oh, there you go.
Why
Why
did
can't he see
doors
his feet?
close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
Go through the
No,
rooms.
Stanley said to himself.
I was gonna
"This is
try to go
all
back."
Too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! He yelled.
I feel like
"This
the
is all a
left-right spinning is
dream."
really slow.
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an
There's an exit.
explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He
Want a
wasn't
cold
crazy
drink.
after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons.
Photocopy
I
my
may
butt.
as well enjoy this
Oh,
while
well.
I'm still lucid.
There you
Oh.
go.
So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Are you flying? Oh shit.
Then he
Yeah.
imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun,
Ooh.
and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself. Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
All right, I'll test.
Now,
I'll
hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley.
time a
After
lap.
all,
Ready, go.
He knew for certain,
I am
beyond a
running.
doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that?
Beep.
This
He
voice
did it.
was a part of himself too. Surely,
going.
if he could just...
Has
He
this been
would
changing?
prove-
I'm trying to look for things
He
that are
would
different.
know.
prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my
Hey.
job.
Dude,
All I want
my
is
wife.
life exactly the way it's always been.
My wife.
My life is normal. I
It's
am
from Borat.
normal. Everything will be fine.
Yep.
I am okay.
Oh, shit.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake
Jesus.
me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Jesus.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings,
Maybe it's Stanley's
and
wife.
walked to her
Whoa.
place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day.
Jesus.
With very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life.
Feels like it was
She
written by
had
like
no
Tim
time for
Robinson.
this, so it was only a moment that she
This is like an
stood there,
totally like I
staring
think you should
down
leave
the body,
like thing.
and then she turned and ran.
Okay.
Pretty dark.
Well, that was just because you went downstairs instead of
Yep.
upstairs. All right, let me take back over.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it's me, Chris. I have the controller again.
Ah,
You can change the
God.
thing.
Yeah. Invert Y, right?
Mhm.
Okay, good. It's nice when you look up when you press up. You know, that sure makes sense.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he
Okay.
had simply missed a memo.
What's this,
No
dude?
matter how hard Stanley
What's this?
looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Dude, what's this?
File cabinet.
I knew you would know that. Okay.
Did you say? Thanks.
Yeah.
420 LOL.
Dude, 420.
What's that?
Awaiting
What's on the
input.
screen?
It says awaiting input. Oh!
Did you do that?
Yeah, it said input received, and then
Right.
it turned pink, and now I can't press anything else.
Oh.
Oh,
Are there other
interesting.
ones?
Yeah,
Seems like maybe there would be other ones.
right. Okay.
Oh.
Weird.
Super weird.
Uh,
What are you gonna
I'm
do now?
Well, I guess we'll see, won't we?
Yeah.
When Stanley came to a set of
broom
two
closet?
open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Fuck you!
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah.
I hope there's another broom closet.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here.
That
in
mug
this
say, "I love
immaculate,
Dad."
Beautifully
Number one,
constructed
Dad.
room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
It's a pretty nice
Cold
room. I don't know
drinks,
why it
cold
goes.
drinks.
Now there's like a thing back here. Or why there's like a
Books.
step down with like no furniture here. You
Seems
know?
a little dangerous.
Really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
I don't know if that was you or the narrator who made that noise.
What's the
First.
Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
What's the better painting, dude? This
I
one.
think I like the leaf one.
It's pretty cool.
Like-
Looks neat.
I'd love to
Stanley
be
sat
on
around
that
waiting for more
boat
dialogue.
or
But when a
whatever.
long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Ooh,
Number one,
Dad.
Dad. Can you pick up the dad mug?
No. There's just like
Does that
typing.
say Mom? I am Mom.
I am Mom.
Oh, I guess
Yeah.
that's what you can't jump.
No. Okay, well, here we go.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Ooh, are you gonna do it?
Yeah.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Oh! Here we go.
Elevator.
Fuck that. It's a secret elevator, dude.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
That can better be.
No,
Damn it.
not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Wow. That's... Doesn't seem right. Yeah, this is definitely Portal-y for sure. Oh!
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Is it an actual restart? Or is it part of the...
I don't
All
know.
of
Keep
his
going.
co-workers
Keep going.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Game fucks with you, so I don't know if it's a real restart or not.
Then
Oh.
Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago.
Can
I know
you
for
beat
sure
this
it's
game?
here somewhere.
I don't know.
Okay, then. It's an adventure.
I think if you just... Oh!
Come, Stanley.
Ooh.
Let's find the story.
Which way is the story, you think? This way?
Sure.
Better be, dude. They just open every door?
Yeah.
This is not the...
What is that sign?
Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you torture yourself. Yeah, I don't even know. Wait, is that... Okay, that's where it came from. This is definitely the normal way.
Yeah.
I'll
So-
say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Jesus.
All
Okay.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I wonder if we can push the button on that computer again.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. If you say so, Mr. Narrator Man. Stranley.
Don't assume gender.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something.
Oh.
The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
God damn it. Oh shit, what the
Ew.
fuck?
It's
Oh,
like Last of Us.
Well, I'll
Yeah.
be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
Oh, thank you. I'm a winner.
No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
How many fucking restarts you gonna do, dude? Oh, here we go.
Right. I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
It's pretty easy. Wee.
You see,
Like that walks
the
around the
line
back.
knows where the story is.
like the TM.
Line
It's over
TM.
in this direction. Onward, Stanley.
always love a good
to
TM
destiny.
joke.
Yeah.
Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself?
Son, that's cool.
Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Good adventure music.
Like this. Yeah.
Oh. Employee 432 has a lot of peer reviews.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay. It looks like a ficus hibiscus, right? If I know my genus of ferns correctly.
Dude, that seems like a weird thing you might know. Like fern stuff.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the
Line
Stanley
GM.
Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing? Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Jesus. Okay. Where's this line
You know
taking
what,
us?
Stanley?
Ah,
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
yeah, I can do it.
Now,
Steve said it
yes,
is
this
for me.
is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination.
Stop turning right.
Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you again.
Breaks through the wall.
I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it. And we should be
It,
fine.
period. Or PM.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, it gets away. Bye.
Like that it's like somehow destructive.
Yeah.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay. So I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go,
Can you walk
there
backwards?
must be a reverse door.
Dude, it's not the
right
rules.
here. And that in turn means that
Fine,
our
I'll be a rebel.
destination
Here I go.
corresponds
Oh,
with the
dude.
counter-inverted reverse door's
Don't tell anyone I'm
origin.
doing this.
So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory
How about
for
this
logic.
one?
Come, Stanley. Our
It's like I'm
destiny
walking, but I'm not really.
awaits.
It's like
So
being
the door on the
busy.
right. Oh, I want to go through this one. Damn it. Oh.
Oh, hold up. What's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one
There's a
giant
confusion.
ending?
Oh
Am
no.
I supposed to restart the game?
I like the very
8
end of the bullet.
times?
Everyone just Stanley dies.
After a long
Now
time,
all this
Stanley
goes?
dies.
It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I
Attempt to
don't
make a
want it to
story.
be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
18 minutes, dude. Come on.
So,
Ooh,
What?
okay.
that bulge in the wall.
I guess now we just wait.
From
You
the
know,
doors.
I suppose
Yeah.
in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite
My-
sure if we're in
my
the
butt.
destination or the journey, though they're
My
all
face.
saying that life is about the journey and not
My
the
butt.
destination. So I hope
I feel like we're
that's
not
where we
talking
are
to each
left
other.
shoulder. We'll find
Because we're
out,
both
won't
into
we?
the story.
Eventually.
Yeah, I know. Exactly.
Well, in the meantime,
Sucked in. Oh! Jesus. Okay, I think that was it, right?
Maybe?
Maybe not. Who should know?
Let me play.
Stevie? Okay, you want to... We're at 43 minutes. You think you could squeeze one in, or do you want to do it
Oh,
for
yeah.
next time?
You know I can.
Okay. Jesus.
I play this game fast.
All right. It's you.
I'll even
Wow.
not switch the axis.
That
all
takes
this
like
code
2
letters
seconds.
were gone. What could it mean?
Just do it.
Stanley decided to
It's
go to the
fine.
meeting room. Perhaps he had
Steve? Yeah. Please. There you go.
simply missed a memo.
There's that computer. Oh, no, it's in the next room, maybe?
I thought it was there.
'Cause it wasn't 419. Or maybe it was, yeah.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Rebel.
this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Can you
Perhaps he wanted
repeat?
to stop by the employee lounge
Yeah, I
first,
think so.
just to admire it.
Oh.
Wow, Yes, this
I'm just
room.
gonna fly.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Whoa. What a badass.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Hang on,
Oh,
real
boy.
super fast.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it turns a little faster.
Yeah, I think 6 is the right number.
Okay. 6 it's the magic
Yeah,
number.
that's much better.
What does that sign say?
Which, this one?
Do not jump from cargo, will cause death. Okay.
Penalty is... Can I go in this door?
Check it out. What's the doorknob look like? Oh, it's like a key card. Interesting. Is there a key card sitting on the ground anywhere?
I don't see one.
Ooh, I see the
Perhaps
adventure line down there.
That one? Oh, no.
If you look down, the adventure line's down there.
Huh.
Look,
You're
Stanley,
gonna
I
jump
think
off?
perhaps
Oh!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to
Told you I
tell him
could fit
what to
one in.
do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Is that the whole thing? That's so
There you
funny.
go.
All right, thanks. Yeah, you were correct.
Yep.
All right, well, see you next time for more Stanley Porbs. Stornley Porbs.
Certainly.